friends, welcome back to Adventures with Kevin. I'm Kevin, this is Toby. Rambo is right behind the camera. He doesn't want to join me right now. If you're just joining me for the first time, welcome, first of all. We are refinishing a cargo trailer into a camper. Her name is Esmea. She was built in 1999, so she's 22 years old right now. So she's old enough to drink. This is video number 7, the painful propane preparation. If you want to check out my 6 other videos prior, you should probably do that. But before we get into that, I want to talk real quickly about finances and how much I've spent so far. This is post after this video. This is already factored in. I have this right here. Is an itemized list of everything that I've bought for Esmea, and my total so far is $869.20. The biggest expense so far has been to plywood, where I spent $187 on 5 sheets of half-inch plywood, because buying plywood in 2021 sucks. So another notably large expense was insulation. That was $107 for my 1-inch and $65 for my 2-inch. So that's the other big. Moving on from that is I have a lot more that I intend to do to this trailer. And in the end, I will have put an estimated $4,468.93 into this trailer. That includes roughly $1,500 in solar. $1,000 of that will just be a battery. I intend to buy a 200 amp hour lithium iron phosphate battery from Renogy. That's about $1,000. So with all that talk real quick, I just figured I'd fill people in on what I've spent on this project. It's high time we get to work. Hey guys, today's video should be pretty quick. I'm going to be putting in this ProFlex half-inch propane line. It's going to go from the tongue of the trailer, where I'm going to have a propane mount, to the back where I intend on doing my cooking, and I can also run a heater off this. So under here there are these holes 1 inch in diameter, and they pretty much run all the way along here. And I have these just like that. Now I gotta do that to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different holes, and then feed a propane line through. Before I get too far, I bought a valve for each end of this. These were the last 2 left at Lowe's. Got what I got. This is, I'm gonna have to read the instructions and learn how to do this. So camera died somewhere in there, but I think I got enough pulled through so that it can come up through that hole, which isn't big enough yet. And I think I want it to come up to about here, which is about my countertop height. There's going to be a countertop right here someday. So it came up through, and it comes up to my countertop height, which is that line right there, but I think I'm going to put it over here. Now underneath, it looks like I actually fed a little bit too much through, which is fine. I'm going to have to get some clamps and get this to stay up underneath there. I haven't even looked under here yet on this side. So I got a nice radius there, not kinked. It goes up that without a problem. Now I got to recut all my insulation. So what I did was I got a rubber grommet and I got it to go right down in there. I'm also going to glue this with some Lexo when I get another tube out. Rubber grommets on different points. That one actually needs to go that way quite a bit, I think, for here. Okay, another day. It is currently October 4th. I just installed that propane line, and with that I now have to recut all of my 2-inch insulation that I previously cut to go underneath it. I kind of knew this was going to happen, but I didn't realize that when I was doing it that the 2-inch was going to be so much harder to cut. I was also not completely sold on putting a propane line underneath the trailer too at that point, but I did it anyway. So my thought process now is I have to now cut 1.5 inches off of each one of these. That actually worked almost perfectly, and I was expecting it to throw, insulation all in the air and make a huge mess, but my shop vac pretty much pulled it all down. Bandsaw's next. Alright guys, it's another rainy day out here. I haven't been able to get a lot of work done for the last week because it's been either really rainy or I've had a lot of other stuff going on. But we're going to be securing insulation from the bottom, and this is my quick little example to see what I'm going to do. I got some 1/4 inch plywood, 2 inches of insulation, and then I just ran a quick test with my plan to see if the screws were going to poke through, and it did. So I need to think of something to stop that from. I got some 1/8 inch washers that are pretty small. I can't just thread these through. That's kind of annoying, but I think I should be able to get them through with a drill. Okay, so with this method, it actually it pokes through only, there, you can see it, just the tip of the screw, and I think that's going to be okay because there's going to be another thickness of metal in there. Not poking through. Screw head poking through. Means I gotta get a washer underneath that one. So it just started raining. It's been really a gloomy day. I've been feeling like rain all day long. I've been trying to just get a little bit done though. But because it's raining, I'm just gonna drill out a bunch of washers to the size that I need them to be.